Buddy, I'm back with another Miami Heat video. I haven't been uploading because of stuff going on in my life. Didn't have really time to be uploading. I had tons of video ideas and stuff, but I kind of just let it go into the ether. Someone else is gonna do them. But got a video of how people are brainwashed. So remember months ago I made these type of videos with people saying Giannis wasn't healthy, and that's why the Bucks lost, even though Stephen A. Smith said that the Bucks don't need Giannis to win because in Game 2 they won without Giannis. Game 2 they won without Giannis, and then this narrative was they don't need Giannis to win. Then they go down 3-1, so Giannis comes back, or 2-1, so Giannis comes back, and he has a triple-double. So he's not injured. If you have a triple-double, that's your average. He had a normal game, so that means he wasn't injured. He was normal. And then in Game 5, he had a 50-point. And Jimmy Butler led 16-point comeback in the fourth quarter, but nobody remembers that. They just say that, oh, it's because they were hurt. No, it's because Jimmy Butler led a 16-point comeback in both fourth quarters, dropping 56 to win the game. Anyways, here you go. Nah, Giannis got hurt, and like as usual, no one seems to show up. How no minute clear not himself in Game 4 or Game 5. Clearly not himself. I want to go ahead and say. And I said, here's the thing. They won Game 2 without Giannis. So just because Giannis got hurt doesn't mean they couldn't win. The media said they don't need Giannis to win, and the Bucks intentionally sat him out with confidence. That's what the situation was. I'm sorry you can't think for yourself and see that, but they won Game 2 without him, and they got overconfident and said, you know, we're going to sit him and wait for later rounds, let him get a little healthy. Makes perfect logical sense, but for some reason you can't see that. They got overconfident. He came back with a 50-point, 20-rebound game in Game 5. Oops, no, it could have been that, but he missed 20 free throws. So it was only a 38 and 20 game. Seems pretty healthy to me. And drop it over. Learn to think for yourself. It's how I predicted they would make the finals from the play-in. I predicted Miami would make the finals from the play-in because I think for myself. And it's how I predicted you would say Giannis wasn't healthy, because people before said, like, that's just the excuse that he wasn't healthy. Said bro's a sheep. So, I don't know. Hopefully this will wake him up, being a little hostile. Hopefully that'll wake him up. Because, I mean, I predicted he was going to say... But no, I literally predicted that Miami was going to make the finals. And then I predicted it's rigged because Boston got Drew. I haven't made a video on that, but... Dame requests Miami. And everyone gets their trade requests. Like, I was about to be livid if Harden ended up on the Clippers. Which he's going to, because everyone gets their trade request met. Except for Damian Lillard. Dame requests Miami. He goes to Milwaukee. And then I said, if Drew ends up in Boston, it's clearly rigged. And a week later, he ends up in Boston. So Dame requests Miami, and the NBA is like, nah, we'll make Milwaukee and Boston better. The team that they keep losing to Miami and that we keep saying is the best, is the favorites to win it all every single year, but then they lose to Miami. Then a player requests Miami, and they rig it. They make Boston and Milwaukee better. But, and I said when that trade happened, I'm like, wow, okay. So they really just rigged that. And I said, it's really rigged if Drew ends up in Boston. And what happens? He ended up in Boston. So it's just so clearly rigged against Miami. And then the narrative is that Giannis wasn't healthy, even though Jimmy Butler led a 16-point comeback and dropped 56, scoring almost all his points. No, that don't matter. It's because if Giannis was healthy, then Jimmy Butler wouldn't have did that, I guess. I guess they're saying if Giannis was healthy, he wouldn't have did that. Even though Giannis dropped a 50-point, 20-rebound game. If Giannis was healthy, he would have dropped 70 points and beat Jimmy, I guess. That's what would happen.